on the video. Is that all right? Yeah, because I didn't cover it for any reason. Okay, no problem. So just whenever she's speaking, you can cover that up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. Those of y'all on the internet, we're going to be doing a debate with our ESL class. The topic of today's debate is a college university education not necessary for success or a prosperous career. So the team over here is going to say no, meaning yes. No, meaning college career is necessary. You're going to be emphasizing that point, right? And you folks over here are going to be saying, I agree, yes, the college education is not necessary for a successful, prosperous career. While y'all are listening, you can fill out these forms here. You do not need to put your name on it. You can make comments like, oh, the way you said that was very confusing, or maybe you should have said this, or I agree with you. By the way, if you vote for the team, which one do you think won the debate? You're not voting for the one necessarily that you personally agree with. You're voting for the team you think made the best case, in your opinion, right? Make some comments.
Sure.
Whenever you fill this out and turn this in, I will turn this into a PDF, and everybody will be able to see it. So, don't put your name on it. Anyway, maybe later on during the period, when we do the debate, some folks from next door might come and visit too. So don't be freaked out when we have people from level 7 or people 4 coming to visit also. Okay. Coming up to we're going to start with Team Agree first, and you guys have a total of 7 minutes, and you have to come up to the podium here. Yeah. No, you guys are team. You guys are Team Agree.
Yeah.
I can understand why it's weird, because the thing it says not, and then we're not, I agree that we're not. Yeah. Anyway, so let's give her some confidence. I believe in her.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today our team is debating the topic, university education is not necessary for success. And then our team strongly agree with this statement. So first, before we talk about the school issue, let's us to understand what is the success meaning. So the success meaning is success is not only about getting a degree to finish your university. It's about it's mean about financial independence and set up your business, developing valuable skill, and even like contributing to society and or creating something meaningful for yourself. That is success. So this achievement often comes from talent or like a creative and even like a real world experience, not just from sitting in the classroom. So success has many ways. University is the only one option. So in today's world, there are countless ways to be successful. People can learn through the vocational training and online courses, even like entrepreneurship, or simply through hand-on exercise like experience. So many successful individuals build their careers without completing university degree. So let's just bring some examples.
Thanks, Beth.
Okay. Let's go to the sport sector with Cristiano Ronaldo lives. He left school at 14 and focused completely on football, practicing every day while others were in class. His strong skill, his speed, powerful shoots, and perfect control of ball were the tools that helped him win. Ronaldo worked harder than anyone, learning from every mistake and every game. Even without a degree, his talent and determination took him from a small island in Madeira to becoming one of the most famous football players in the world. We can also return to world of entrepreneurship with Steve Jobs. He left college after only a few months, but his creativity, curiosity, and strong vision become his real tools for success. Jobs spent his time exploring ideas, studying design, and learning how people think. Even without degrees, these skills have helped him create Apple, a company known for simple, beautiful, and powerful technology. His journey shows that passion, imagination, and the courage to try new things can open doors that education alone cannot.
That's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, everybody. Yay. All right.
Nice one, nice one.
Woo. Okay, so that was team agreed. They made
Good
mistakes.
examples.
First of all, well organized, and I like the anecdotes you included in there. That can be very persuasive. And
Even
I like
Elon
that
Musk.
in the beginning, yeah, you while it's still fresh in my brain, I'm gonna give you some comments. I like how you incorporate a lot of. Oh, anyway, very well said at the beginning. Okay, anyway. All right, team disagrees. Gonna have 7 minutes. Let's give her some confidence. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got it. Problem. And here we go.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So, I wish if I could share your opinion, my classmate, but I want to mention, unfortunately, that you missed something about being talented. Not everybody is talented to get to succeed in this life. And by HR, Human Resource Schools, they said that we need to get a diploma or be graduated from a university or college to build, succeed, and a solid construction, because they mentioned that I can. Yeah. So succeed is like a building. You need a solid base to continue your construction. So this is, we can mention this as a diploma or certificate from a university or college. So when you have this base, you can count on your, you can guarantee your succeed for in your career, and you don't be, you can be, you could be you could be independent from other people. So they give this pyramid, so divided on 3 classes. First class is people who had diploma with 75%. As we look, this is a general and essential base for success. Second is people who have talent. The third one is in the top is people who have money. If you don't have, and if you look, there are always depends for those people. Now they think about and they believe to change and switch the pyramid, so to make a base for money. But since a lot of example is like you gave about Cristiano Ronaldo. He didn't get a school certificate, and he he built a big career. That was with luck. not everyone is lucky in this life, and we don't need to wait for our luck or distance. We need to launch our trip and journey for succeed in this life, starting by school. So I will get the word for my co-workers to mention other details. Lucas?
All right. Give me a
Thank
hand.
you.
Everyone's coming up. Yeah.
Well, although I agree that Cristiano Ronaldo made a successful career, this is a situation that's called exception. Because to build a great career, because lots of successful careers are built on knowledge. Like you have to know how that line of work functions. What do you have to do to do it right? Like for example, you cannot ask like a soccer player to perform surgery on someone who didn't even go to school. You need someone who studied to be a doctor and has the proper training. Or a lawyer. Or for example, someone to defend you in a court, in the courtroom. You need a good lawyer, someone that studied the law, who knows what to do in certain situations. Okay, there are careers that don't need a diploma or a certificate, like a YouTuber or or an athlete or a racer. Those are exceptions. But for most of the professions we know, a diploma or a certificate or a doctorate certificate, a degree, is not only asked for, but it's necessary. It's necessary for you to build a strong career. Like an engineer needs an engineering degree, a doctor needs a medical degree, a lawyer needs a law degree. Even a chef needs to study gastronomy
Yeah.
to be a good chef. You need to know how to do the food, all the process. And yeah, there are exceptions. There are situations that do not require a degree, but those are exceptions for this rule.
Alright, so that's we're at the point where we're going to the second part of this. First of all, in just a moment, I'll let you guys come up and respond. While it's still fresh in my brain, I'll give you some comments on my impression. First of all, I'm very impressed that neither of you are reading anything. You're all kind of improvising this from your own mind. Great use of visual aids. That helps the audience follow what you're saying here. Whether or not you agree or not, you can follow clearly what she's saying. So that was probably a very effective way of saying. A few times you were saying succeed. Of course, it's success. I mean, very similar word, right? And not a big deal. And of course, yeah, if I were an American, we're saying the same thing you would. They'd emphasize the word. These are exceptions. The soccer player. That word exception would come up a lot too, just as you did. Anyway, good job. So y'all got 5 minutes now. This team has a chance to argue. It's like, no, you guys are wrong. Yeah, here, let's give Mr. Mohammed.
So I agree at some point about your ideas, but university degree does not a good job. Does not guarantee the good job. That is the real point. So, recent clearly show that job maker for graduate is not as secure as people imagine. Some statistics show that the unemployment rate for young college graduates is still around 4.5% to 5.8%. Over 52% of new college graduates are underemployed. Also, even 10 years later, about 45% still never use the degree in the actual job. So, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You want to talk? You got a little time. Actually, no. They still got some time left. So unless you speak, go ahead. You still got about 3 minutes left if you want to say something. All right.
First, I want to tell someone about a real story around my life. My older friend, he had been in US for over 10 years, but he only went to the trade school and get some lesson about AC. After that, he joined a company like about AC. And after 3 years, he quit that company and he opened a private company and become an owner. Now, I know when in the summer he can earn more 1,000 for a day. Now, yeah. And another story, I know someone, she only get license about nail, so she opened the nail shop. And she earn money a lot, like my friend, yeah. And another one I know, older girl, she opened tailor shop. She repair, design, and sell some clothes by herself. And now she have 10 employees, and her business so good at downtown. Yeah. I tell about the story. That's like I want to say many skilled professions do not require a university degree, but still offer high and long-term growth. Like such as electrician, HVAC technician, plumber, and mechanics can earn between 60,000 and 120,000 per year in US. Yeah. And many of their workers even open their own business and become financially successful without extending college. And moreover, in a model job market, practical experience and real skill are often value more than degrees. Like major companies like Google, Apple, Tesla no longer require a university diploma for many positions. Instead, they focus on a person's ability to solve problems, create products, and show real talent skill that can be learned through online courses, boot camps, and hands-on work. And finally, skipping university can also help people avoid financial pressure. I have my friend, he works at US university now, and he also debt from the bank. So now he cannot buy a new house because he cannot get a loan from the bank. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can. All right. You guys have like 5 minutes. Y'all can make looks like she's coming up to the camera. I think I appreciate your help. All right, let's give her some confidence. Yeah.
statistic. So I will respond for you on 3 points. First point is that the last statistic by a survey was presented by Columbia University. They mentioned that over 16% people who were graduated from university got $18,000 per year, $18,000 per year as a high income. Second, I will give you Elon Musk as an example of success. He came from South Africa, passing of Canada. He made a study about American markets. He worked internship, and he was graduated a master's degree by excellence in business, and he created and launched a big company first time, and first 5 was created in the United States is electric cars. Second example, Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook with a group of researchers in university. A third point, I want to mention that by my experience, when I climbed for promotion in my ex-job, they require me to get a higher diploma. So have a diploma or be graduated is something not about investing money or about something you spend your money as maybe your statistic were only in United States, but get respect, get your place in society, and I guarantee you something, I got a lot of opportunity in other country than my country because I have a lot of diploma, and my next will be PhD, inshallah, if God willing. So I'm very convinced to disagree with this topic, but even though I respect your opinion, my classmate, I pass to my other classmate to restate our opinion.
All right, cool. Yeah, I want to be on camera. I love it.
Thank you. And let me tell you about a story of some people from my family. I have a cousin, a second-degree cousin, that is one of the most renowned doctors, one of the most renowned surgeons in my country. He had a lot of training. He studied for years to be one of the greatest doctors in Brazil. He's an orthopedic surgeon, and he invented some technologies in Brazil that revolutionized the medical system as a whole. People from all over the world is investing in his technology, in the technology that he created. Another person that I know who is a great businessman is my dad. He built his career from study, from dedication, and for the help of his father, who was the CEO of 2 of the enterprises that he worked on. He created a business in Brazil. They became really great. It was a business specialized in security and facilities, like cleaning, like rescue, lots of different things. And he even made an MBA here in the United States. Yeah, he went to some of the most prestigious universities here in the U.S. for his MBA. He became so successful in his career then now he could bring us here to the U.S. to live the American dream.
Good job. First of all, I gotta say, everybody's making some very interesting anecdotes. Anecdotes are very persuasive for people. Yeah, it's like, oh, consider this person. Oh, I like your anecdotes for mentioning it. Is it true Google will hire you without a? Yeah. Okay, that's like I found that surprising. Okay. At any rate, okay. So now we've already finished the 7-minute section and the 5-minute section, and again, yeah. If you're wondering, all I'm doing is just evaluating how you're speaking, and the same sort of this criteria I use for the quiz. You know, this is not a debate class. I'm just debating like how you're speaking, right? And in rhetorical devices, like engaging with the audience, phrasing things much the same way Americans would. And I'm hearing that a lot too. So, all right. Anyway, let's see. You guys have 2 minutes to wrap it up. You can say what you said before again if you wanted to, but let's give her some confidence. That's just 2 minutes. The last section. All right. Here we go. Anyway.
Okay, firstly, I'm very thank you for you guys gave very nice examples.
Yeah.
Yes, and then but back to the topic. Today's topic is the university education is not necessary for success. So I totally agree that university education can be valuable, but it's not a requirement for the success. So our word is a reward skills, creative and experience far more than a degree. So people success because of who you are, and then what you can do. So not because of certificate. So therefore, our group is strongly agree with the university education is not successful, not necessary for success.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Summary, we only need students at LIT. After that, you can become an owner.
That's all you need. Oh, okay. Ooh, I see what you're doing there. You're trying to. Okay. You guys have a couple minutes. You can say the same thing again if you'd like to. Yeah, you can just stay there. That's fine. That's fine.
So maybe some points I agree with you, but I still disagree totally because the most important example is what we do in United States. We come all to study. First time they ask for what was your level, or if you were graduated from any university in your country, you need to show your not about skills or but knowledge. Sometimes you have skills, but you need to develop and keep going your skills, and also we know that all time we need to recycle our knowledge, and this is what all companies did with their employees, and I think maybe United States not a good example because people it's not free. But if I give you example about other country, in my country you are obliged to get a high school diploma or certificate, and if you cannot get this, you have other choice to secure your future, but to leave school is something inappropriate or unacceptable, and people show you respect about what you get in your life. They don't ask you about your money or your region, but they ask about your knowledge.
Cool.
Wow.
Almost exactly. Well said. By the way, I like how you tied it back to your original point with the pyramid, about it's not about money and things like that. Okay. I gotta say, I'm very impressed about everybody's team so well organized and well planned, and you guys really made it a good case. I think I would expect to hear a lot of the same things you guys were saying if native English speakers were speaking. Okay, now we're finished with the rhetorical part. We're finished with the rhetorical part where one person speaks and the other person listens. I will open up the floor. Open up the floor, to have a Q&A, a question and answer session. So, would anybody here like to make a comment or a question to one of the teams? Would anybody like to make a comment or a question to one of the teams? Go ahead, Max. Wait, you wouldn't? Oh, no. Yeah, I thought you were volunteering to say something. No? But you want to say? No.
Okay.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah.
So I agree with like half and half, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Because I know like a lot of people, they have like very good position at work, or they are like very successful people without a degree. So, but that is true that, let's just say that not everybody have talent to do like business or do something. So for one point, I think it's important to have a degree if you don't have like a natural talent to do business or you, I don't know, soccer or something. But in a lot of places, they just ask for like a basic degree to start something.
Like a bachelor's or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe associates or something.
Yeah, like some people, they can be like very successful with no, but if they are like very talent. But if I'm not talent in anything, I need a degree to appear that you.
Cool. Either one of y'all are welcome to weigh in and comment about that now, not necessarily? Okay, cool. All right, anybody else want to weigh in? Remember to contribute your opinion to the group discussion. The comment or a question to one of the teams. No, you're good? Okay, so, all right, for those of y'all watching on YouTube, by the way, hit that subscribe button and hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. We want get on Patreon. Patreon is something like. So those of y'all watching on YouTube, if you didn't know, this team over here, they were not necessarily in the team that they would personally agree with. So they pick a piece of paper out of a hat or a container randomly. So I'm just curious. Whoop! There. So, Ms. 1-1. Now that the debate is finished, are you in the team that you personally agree with, or do you personally feel differently than?
Of course, different.
Oh wow! I remember when she chose it. I said, "Oh God, I want to be on this team over here."
Yeah.
Well,
They have to fight for this topic. So
you made a compelling case for the opposite of your opinion.
yes,
Yeah.
because actually I totally agree with the success cannot without the education.
Yeah.
But what meaning for the success I learned from this topic.
Gotcha. Yeah. You at the beginning, I liked how your team, and particularly you, were defining what is success. Maybe because that's not necessarily the same for everybody. And I'm glad that was a good rhetorical device to say that at the beginning. All right, Mohammed, are you in the team where you personally agree, or would you have personally wanted to be in the other team? How about you? Huh?
No.
Yeah, you were where you are, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
When I think about that, in my country, in my own experience, in my country, people doesn't need to go to school to succeed.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
They can go to school only to study how they can read, how they can calculate,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
If they have some skills,
Sure.
they can go outside and try to build.
Fair enough. You could be pretty successful back home without like a master's or a PhD or even a bachelor's, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, and okay, fair enough. Yeah, and even you mentioned the word trade school. I heard you say the word trade school earlier. Ms. New, are you in the team where you personally agree with, or would you have preferred to be in the other team? How do you feel personally? Yeah.
I feel like I agree with a study without education.
Okay.
I always tell my kids the education not only the road to be
Successful?
But, yeah, successful, but it is a way to help to to help you to be a success in the future.
Okay, so yeah, you probably will be on that team over there. Okay, fair enough. Okay. I'm just curious, Lucas. Here, I'm gonna do this real quick so that. All right. Are you on the team that you personally agree?
Yeah.
You
I,
totally do, huh? Okay.
totally.
Yeah.
Because I know that some people made success without going to college. But,
Sure.
But as I said, those are exceptions of the rule. Every rule has an exception, and this is one of them.
Some people are not maybe not familiar with what does it mean, exception to the rule. That is exactly the way an American would say it. Yeah, but yeah, what does that mean that these examples of the football player or whatever is an exception to the rule, right? What does that mean in your words?
Yeah, it means that you don't need to get a bachelor's degree on sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might need for physical education, but not to become a successful football player.
Yeah.
That's something that you need to have the skills to do, but that comes from training and dedication,
Fair
not
enough.
from studies.
Cool. And I think you pointed out luck. It plays a role in that. Is the big one? Yeah, is the big one. That's why he was able to be. Even though they got the football player, there were
MMA fighter.
yeah, maybe
MMA fighter.
you can make money at that. Yeah.
Gymnast.
Yeah. There you go.
Those are exceptions of this rule. You don't need to have a bachelor's degree or something
right. But
to be professional in gymnastics or something.
So the exceptions mean that if there are thousands of football players who try to become famous and then they fail, where they get the one guy who wins the lottery. All right, did you want to weigh in here? Okay.
Well, it is an exception, but I think it is an exception that repeats itself.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, from history, people like Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, even Elon Musk.
But those they had before an initial knowledge. Don't forget this. Yeah. So they did research by what? By antecedent knowledge.
Yeah, but not necessarily going to school.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did. I think is the point. She's saying they did. Yeah.
Yeah, but not necessarily
But
going to school.
when you talk about school, not school building, something physical. If you use a book, if you use a tool to learn,
In this case, we don't have to get out of the context. In this case, we're talking specifically about school.
But
Don't get me wrong. People can buy books and whatever, but in this case, we're talking about school.
well,
So we have to focus.
But if you look about Thomas, you give Thomas Edison Thomas Edison, he was working with his wife. She was a chemical specialist, so they had some basic knowledge. They know how they read. They know how they write sentences or formula.
Yeah, it needed that.
One question.
Okay.
Are we talking about school? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that means
College.
what you just said.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah, it
cannot
is college.
compare.
College
You
is school.
cannot compare our
I
life
can
now.
compare.
Yeah.
I can
Right.
Yeah,
To then.
Before the high level for school was maybe some.
No, but I'm saying.
Right. It's a bad analogy. They didn't have the same thing. Yeah. Then.
Well, your point right now doesn't prove anything.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah. You made a good point. Yeah. You're fine. Yeah.
Your point doesn't prove anything.
All right.
now
All right.
because We're talking about school.
All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and end it now. All right. Oh, Coach.